Hi guys, good morning. I just wanted to finish this video for you and that explanation which I was giving regarding. I'm in total smiles today. I don't know why. Mood is very good. Nice day. Okay, so I just wanted to add it for Monday only for you guys. That regarding the time management, I want to finish it off, or something might go inside your mind. That what is this guy saying that he's always taking two lines and again coming back after 2 3 weeks. What is this all about? So I want to wrap it up today and make sure that you understand what I want to share with you. Okay, guys. So I hope you had a great time. In the last video, it was bye bye and all that. I said, do whatever you want after your studies, but now do something before you do your studies. So as it's actually today is Friday, and I'm recording the video for you today, but I wanted to put it up today, but it's not possible. But only you'll be able to see it on Monday, or I guess by the afternoon, if I'm able to put it up, you'll be able to see it. So in case it doesn't go up, so I'm wishing you before that only. It's a weekend, and I have put up a message in the WhatsApp group also that Friday is the best thing, and you must relax down on Friday and gather up all the energy, all your past energy which was used during the past week till Thursday in your studies and all that, so that you can get ready for the next week again for your studies and whatever you want to do, whatever things are there you want to spend your energy with. So that's the way you're going to do it, and I hope you all do it good. So anyways, I'm still working, and it's great working for you guys. I just love it. It's a great experience for me, and with you Hertfordians, it's really awesome to be with. Okay, so let's start. I was there at that place where we were talking about your time management. You have to be punctual always. Time management is a must in your life. Purpose of time, that whatever you manage, you try to save up. It makes you do more better work in less time. Okay, and you must always remember to actually to manage that time for you to become successful. To become successful in managing your time, once you are able to do that, the road is open for you. Sky is the limit. There is nothing can stop you. And so you can divide and differentiate and decide what time shall I play, what time shall I rest, what time shall I do my studies. So this is all about your this thing. Take part in your best things you can do to keep your successful rate going high is to take part in classroom school activities, which is not happening right now, but that's very much interesting. I'm just trying. It's on a general issue. I never knew that there's going to be a pandemic and we are going to stop like this, but whatever. And I what to say, and I'm thank God that I'm here. I was planning to go to Kolkata just for the few days, but it's good I stayed back and I'm able to share my whole time with you, and I'm able to give my time to you. So see, I participate with you. I want to participate with you, talk to you, understand your issues, and I want to solve it out. Sometimes we can't tell our parents also. Sometimes we can't tell our teachers also. I'm more a sharer as a friend to you all than as a teacher. Okay, so a teacher doesn't have to only teach. So that's why I'm not a teacher. I'm a sharer. I do everything with you. I play with you. I laugh with you. I also shout at you. I get angry with you. I punish you, and I do everything. But at the same time, I make sure that you guys feel comfortable and everything is doing good with you. Okay. Now, suppose there's something happening in the school and you're not taking activity. Your that boost energy is gone down, and you're not wanting. You're not in that mood swing. You are in that mood swing of yours. But it's good to participate. Winning or losing is doesn't make the sense. Just as my rockstar, I never knew that rockstar and Danish is going to do such a mind blowing, and also what's his name? I'm forgetting. The other boy, all the leaders and all, and that guy from class 8. Now he's in 8. I call him Tiger. His name is I don't know. I'm forgetting his name. So all these guys were there, and yes, Saket was there, and you were there all in this thing. And there's one girl of class 10 who has passed out, or she's still there. I don't know. She wanted to come and join, and in the march past. It was a great thing. At the end of the day, you all did a great job. You didn't expect you to do yourself. All what you did was you did it. Okay, so anything which happens, so that gives you an activity, for you to stay alive during that school time and become a part of activities which are done by the school as well as in the class, if possible. Then it helps to develop a good relationship between you, the teachers, and your friends. Okay, so you must try to do that. Then I told you about one thing is it's better to what do you say, uh, better than one head is always better two heads. I gave you that example. Okay, and two heads are better than a single one, so that's what I told you. So studying in groups helps students to learn more effectively. Educational psychologists also tell us that you have to study in groups, and working to learning together you get to know a lot of things, but you have to have that group of circle of friends, that actual group, not that two guys are studying and the other one is just only having fun and passing remarks. And also you have to make sure you choose your right group. Okay, that's also a point of success in your life, where you are choosing your right group or right friends or your right mates to go ahead in life. uh, well, this becomes true when it comes to studying. Working in groups enables you to actually benefit, like whenever you are struggling to understand a concept, you can take help from other members, help them in their needs, and you can also complete the given work more quickly. So you get that vibe inside you, that positive vibe comes inside you, and you can go ahead and get to know, and you gain knowledge as well. So anything, one head is working, you get to the another head, you get something. You either take it or you leave it. It's something like that. So study in groups, and as I said, take activity participation. It's nothing has to be got to do with the school or with the class. Even if you have something doing outside, going around in your hometown or going around in your place where you stay, you get to put your name into it and do and see results. Forget about that. Am I going to lose or win? What are people going to say? You have to take that out from your mind. You have to be active. You have to be very positive. And as I said, now you have the mobiles. As I said, that online thing yesterday I was telling you, in my last video I was telling you about this online thing. So try and see what happens. Get into that group and try talking on the phone for 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Get to know each other. Get a group there, and you share your keep days. Each day you keep for a specific subject. Suppose for Monday you keep it for SST, or you keep it SST history. So history 15 minutes you're going to talk. You will shoot your questions, they'll shoot their questions, and you get the questions together. Again, you put off the phone, you get off your WhatsApp, or if you're on that group call, you go off and you try to solve that issue. Again, you come back after an hour and you say, okay, these are the answers we have got. These are, so it's going to be very active, and it's going to for a change it's going to be good, because you are at home now. Everybody is at home. It's not that everybody is busy right now, so everyone is home in the same platform, on the same platform rather. So this is going to be a good try it and see. It's a trial error process. So you, first of all, you might not like it. You say, oh, Anand sir has given me this issue, or what, he just has to record, so he's recording and sending us this information. But it's not that, guys. You have to get into it, make new ideas, try to solve things. I am also here. Shoot questions to me, put me into that group if you want to, or I am already on that school group. You can ask me questions, shoot questions. I'll help you out, whatever I can, as far as I can. And yes, if I can't do good, I'll not do bad. So that's the main motto I have also. At least I'll not let bad happen to you. If I can't do good, I'll not let even bad happen to you. So you don't have to worry about that. And if you need any PDFs, if you need any notes, if you need anything, I'm there. I'm working on this platform only because of you guys and for you guys. So I have got no issues. I enjoy working. I work for 13-14 hours. I don't mind. I enjoy it. So it's there inside me, and it's like that. And the next thing is, I was wanting to say, stay committed in your life to yourself. If you're not committed to yourself, you cannot be committed to your studies, or you'll not be able to commit it to your dreams. Never quit. Okay? Don't say, oh, I'm not able to do it. Shit. Take 10 minutes rest. Come back again. Again, try to point out. Don't do it that day. Do it the next day. You have this time now, so try to see your key result areas, the KRA, the key result areas where you can perform. Okay? Don't get panicked. even when you don't perform well. It happens. Every day is not Sunday, right? So always work hard and hard until you get success. Even if you are not good at something, don't just ignore it. Try to focus on it. Even if you're bad at it, do something. At least from that 10% you'll go to 12%. You're doing better on it. You cannot go from 10% to 100% at one shot, isn't it? Suddenly, if your taekwondo sir tells you, if you're not practicing your taekwondo shots or kicks or punches, and he tells you to lift up your leg high, you can't do it, you might fall down, or you might sprain your leg, or you might sprain your muscle, or you might have a sprain or somewhere, whatever, isn't it? So you have to keep on focusing. Just don't panic, don't get tensed, and what do you say? Don't ignore anything. Take everything seriously and try to think it out. Always stay committed towards your studies. It's my only advice to you. I don't charge you for my advice, it's free. So always stay committed to your studies and try to stay focused rather while you study. Successful students always focus on the tasks at hand. So whatever you have, try to focus on it and do it. Obviously, you are not a magician, you won't be able to get everything at one time, but if you focus on it, obviously if you look for, you will find it. Okay, so this I was trying to say, I'll just come back to that online part, where have you heard about in history that Gurukul system, where the guru used to sit under the tree and his students used to sit below him and listen to him. It was only an oral, it was an online class, live class. Not online, it was a live class where there was no books and no pen or paper or pencil or anything. He used to say, he used to talk, the seer used to sit and talk, or the Guruji used to sit and talk. Seer is also a very learned person, seer, SEER. So he used to give he used to preach, or he used to give his lectures, and the students used to take it in, and he used to choose also. Admission was also there regarding who can understand me. Everybody is not possible. So, but now we are having this online. I am talking to you through your video. You are sitting at home and listening. You are not sitting under the tree, but you are sitting in the home and listening. In the class, what happens? You are sitting and I am standing, or I am also sitting on a chair and talking to you. That same thing is happening, but it's only developed. Put that inside your head. It's like that. So nothing changes. If you stay focused, sky is the limit most for you. You can do anything in your life and nothing will stop you. For example, suppose if you have planned to chapter your history book, I am always putting history into it because I don't want to name any other subject, others might feel bad, so it's better I give any example regarding my subject. So suppose if you have planned a study of a chapter of your history book, and you just stay committed to your words rather than letting your mind wander here and there, okay, in ideal things, after that take a short break from studies if needed. Don't make this short break a bigger one. Don't ever let your break run over an hour. Okay, don't let it run over an hour long break with 10 minutes of studies. You study for 40 minutes, take a 10-minute break. It's going to be there inside you, that break also. During that break, if you're drinking coffee, if you're chewing on something, if you're talking to your mom, or if you are doing any other chores of your house, or you're just settling your books, or you're just singing a song or listening to music, but that thing is working in your head, But if you take a long hour break, you forget that. Then your mind goes into whatever you're doing right then. So that distraction happens. So suppose you're focusing and you're not getting it inside your head. What I do is, I just sometimes when I get when I'm reading a book on Kindle or something, it's a very interesting book and it's not going into my head, there's something disturbing me, I just close my phone and I go to my other phone, the small one is there, I just put on music on it, and I listen to radio. I put in my earplugs, I close my eyes, finish off. I'm dead to the world. After 5 minutes again I come back to that book, then I get into it, I understand what's happening there. If I'm working, if I'm making any notes, if I get distracted, I listen to music. Again after 5 minutes I come back, so that energy is always there, and always try to avoid distractions. Okay, disturbance from one or the other way will always be in your way. If you concentrate on something deeply, you are able to learn things much more better. Okay, I'll come back in the next video. I have to make short videos, because it gets time to upload and this network issue is very much. I'll be back.